How music can enhance mental mathematics, grounded in scientific evidence. Ayan Adhya. Musical notes: music and mental math, harmonious relationship. Being able to perform mental arithmetic, calculating sums, differences, or ratios in your head, relies heavily on working memory, attention, spatial reasoning, and cognitive flexibility. Fascinatingly, music training and even listening to music significantly enhance many of these same cognitive faculties. Below, we explore the scientific basis of how music sharpens the mind for math. Working memory, WM, the ability to hold and manipulate information, is critical for solving multi-step math problems mentally. Musicians consistently outperform non-musicians on WM tasks across age groups. Musical training engages WM in unique ways. Decoding notation, rehearsing passages, and sight reading require high-load, manipulative memory. Music appears to steal the central executive functions, attention, monitoring, updating, that support complex thinking and calculation. Why this matters for math: mental calculations require juggling multiple partial results and decision steps, which is precisely what WM and executive function support. Early research on the Mozart effect, listening to Mozart briefly boosting spatial reasoning, was flawed, but it seeded interest in music's spatial benefits. en.wikipedia.org. 2. Here's what followed. Meta-analyses show music instruction can boost performance on spatial tasks like those in whisk batteries. pmc.ncbi.nlm.nih.gov. 4. Neurologically, music training changes brain structure, thicker corpus callosum and increased gray matter in motor and spatial regions. pmc.ncbi.nlm.nih.gov. 5. Connection to math. Mental math often requires visualizing numbers on a mental number line, spatial layout of digits, and pattern recognition, all linked to spatial temporal skills. Music plus math. Direct training effects on numerical cognition. Evidence is emerging that music not only enhances general cognition but directly improves math ability across settings. Children with developmental dyscalculia, math learning disorder, saw sustained gains in number comprehension, mental calculation, and number line accuracy after music-integrated math training, maintained 10 months later. pmc.ncbi.nlm.nih.gov. 6. Preschoolers receiving piano lessons significantly outperformed control peers in proportion and ratio problems, even weeks after the intervention. Spatial temporal music programs showed second graders solving fourth grade math problems within a year. setfa.org. 7. Brain changes. Neuroplastic foundations for enhanced arithmetic. Music training physically alters brain structure and function in ways that support mental math. Increased gray matter in auditory, motor, and visuospatial cortices, plus a thicker corpus callosum, indicates higher connectivity and interhemispheric integration. Functional imaging, fMRI, MEG, shows that challenging musical tasks like transposing engage frontal-parietal networks also used during arithmetic, especially under high memory load. pubmed.ncbi.nlm.nih.gov. 8. Cerebellar functionality, important to timing and cognitive control, is also enhanced, impacting both music performance and mathematical reasoning. pmc.ncbi.nlm.nih.gov. 5. This neuroplasticity creates a brain scaffold exceptionally well-tuned for mental mathematics tasks. Mood, arousal and efficiency. How listening helps. Beyond training, even listening to certain music can temporarily sharpen mental performance. Background upbeat instrumental or workflow music, especially with groove, improved speed by \7% and mood during attention-demanding tasks, without sacrificing accuracy. en.wikipedia.org. 9. thetimes.co.uk. 10. Background music can increase overall cognitive output like speed and correct responses in test-like tasks. PubMed.ncbi.nlm.nih.gov. 11. Among older adults, active engagement in music, playing, singing, listening, is linked with improved memory, processing speed, executive function, and keyboard playing showed particularly strong effects. TheGuardian.com. 12. These studies suggest that well-chosen music can raise arousal and mood, which in turn facilitates mental processing required for mental math. Among adults over 40, average age /68, lifelong musicians far outperformed non-musicians on executive function, memory, and problem-solving tests. nypost.com. 13. Musical activities seem to build neural resilience and slow cognitive decline through rich, sustained stimulation akin to bilingualism or brain training games. There's evidence music improves verbal and spatial memory, stress handling, creativity, and attention, all relevant for sustained mental math performance. Start music training early, especially piano or rhythmic instruments, ideally before age 10, for maximal neural development. Pair music instruction with math lessons. Programs like MST integrate spatial temporal music and math concept building. Use upbeat instrumental music with a pleasant groove while working on mental math. Avoid lyrics or sudden tempo changes. Try short 10-minute music boosts before mental exercises, tasks, or exams to enhance arousal and focus. Old woman for older adults seeking cognitive fitness. Engage in learning a musical instrument or choir/singing groups to enhance executive function, memory, and processing speed. Caveats and nuanced considerations. Not just any music works. Lyrics or overly complex/distracting music can hinder concentration. Instrumental tracks with consistent rhythm and melody are ideal. pmc.ncbi.nlm.nih.gov. 14. setfa.org. 7. thetimes.co.uk. 10. Not all studies find equal effects on all tasks. Spatial and verbal domains benefit most clearly, while abstract reasoning may see smaller gains. Socioeconomic factors and participants' self-selection matter. Children with initial advantages may be more likely to take music lessons. High-quality studies attempt to control for this. frontiersin.org. 15. Summing up, music as a cognitive multiplier for mental math. Neural scaffolding. Music training builds robust cognitive networks for memory, attention, spatial orientation. Transfer to mathematics. Those networks are essential to mental arithmetic, proportion reasoning, and problem solving. Active training matters. Sustained engagement in music, particularly early on, has lasting structural and functional brain effects. School curriculum should restore or strengthen music education, especially piano, ensemble, rhythm training, due to its cognitive and academic spillovers. Math programs can partner with music specialists to co-design integrated lessons promoting spatial math skills. Public health initiatives encouraging lifelong music engagement may support aging populations' brain health. Few tools offer the dual joy of artistic expression and measurable brain strengthening. Music truly is a cognitive symphony, especially for the mathematically minded.